Well, Gary, I imagine a huge feeling of relief when Jack Marriott popped up at the death there with that equaliser.
Yes, very much so. You know, it's been a tough December, John. It's been a very, very tough December. Whether you're a supporter, whether you're a player, whether you're a management at this football club, it's been a tough month, and it was important to see us going into the new year and hopefully getting something out of today's match against a team up there in the top 5 after a run of poor performances overall and results recently. And I didn't think there was nothing in the two sides first half at all, really. It wasn't too much. I thought we started brighter first 10-15 minutes. Never really asked enough questions in the final third in respect of distribution or quality. And they had the last 10 or 15 minutes where they had us under pressure from corners, not from shots, not from pressure. And they're a big strong side. And we defended very, very well against them set plays to get in at 0-0 at half time. But I did say to the boys at half time that we'd have to concentrate, we'd have to be disciplined and make sure that, you know, we didn't switch off. And the first goal would always be important. And they've got it. A free kick just in our half. Travelled a long, long way. We looked deep. The lad McAllister's put in the back of the net. Joe, the McNerney, would be disappointed. And he is. That we found ourselves 1-0 down at that time. And I think if there was going to be probably a time, John, and the way we have played recently, and the way our confidence has been rocked, if there was going to be 25 minutes to go to see a reaction and a response, rightly so, but I think a lot of people have been very encouraged by the last 25 minutes, the way we reacted and responded. I felt that in the last 25 minutes that we probably created more than what we had done in the first 60 odd minutes. I think we probably played better in the last 25 minutes than what we played down here at Woking for a long time. I felt it was the best I've seen Kevin Betsy in the last 20-25 minutes for a long time. Getting in crosses, getting in some good balls, not quite getting on the end of other players. And we asked a few questions. I think that Jack Marriott was the first one, very, very unlucky to smash it against the post. And I think Joey Jones had a long range shot where the goalkeeper belly flopped on it, and soon, you know, or sometimes when things are going for you, they go in. When they go, or they don't go in, it's because things ain't going for you. And it was quite easy then, really, to think you weren't going to be your day. And, you know, all credit to the players, they kept stretching them and we kept asking questions. And there was one glorious chance, really, for Jack Marriott before he got the equaliser, where I felt he had one touch too many. He got fed through by Dean Morgan, and the keeper done very well. And you think that's it. But again, all credit to the players, and well done, Jack Marriott. He kept working away, got down the sides, and got a great equalising goal. And the difference between, as a manager and I think as a player and as a supporter, when the final whistle goes and you've got something out of it after you've had a dismal period of time, is give us a platform and hopefully something to build on.
And Gary, you mentioned that the side played a lot better once they conceded. Do you think that's because, really, if you like, the pressure was off, there was nothing to lose? Why is it that the performance improved?
I don't know, John. I think we went away to Eastleigh, and, you know, no disrespect to Eastleigh, they're a good side. They've got a lot of experience. They've got a very, very good manager. They've got a good chairman. They've got a lot of quality. But I think in both games, down at Eastleigh, the last 20 odd minutes, and here today, we tend to finish the stronger. And the pleasing factor for me is that when I'm going to go home tonight around the M25, I see signs which I expect. I see signs of performance what the supporters expect and what the football club expects in respect of commitment, whether you win, lose or draw. That is what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Hey, John, everyone knows I'm passionate, and I know we've got passionate supporters and everything all the way around. But my teams have always been built on hard work and commitment throughout. And we've got where we've got as a football club over the last 3 to 4 years by rolling our sleeves up and digging deep. We haven't been at the races, and you can't turn around and try and defend or make excuses. by our indifferent performances over the month of December, certainly, and certainly over the last 3 weeks in every way form. But you know, we go into a very, very important 4 months for this football club. You know, we've had our ups, we've had our downs over the first part of the season. We're going into the new year in January, sitting there in the top 6, still win the FA Trophy. Players like Mark Ricketts and Scott Rendell to come back. 1 or 2 new signings got to come in and try and push to the end. So, you know, it's that sort of season. It's that sort of season. But again, as I say, that's give us something not to get carried away about tonight, but it's give us something to build on, which has certainly given me a lift, and probably my family, because I haven't been the most happiest person in the world at home for Christmas or for the New Year.
And Jack Marriott today looked back sort of some way towards his best, and that was some finish, wasn't it?
He's getting back there, John. He's getting back there. You know, Jack's got his head down. He's had a few own truths said to him, and all credit to him. But both ways, here in Ipswich, he looks like he's, to me, got a little bit of weight off. Looks like he's got his head down. He's looking sharp again. I think that's 4 in the last 7 games he's scored. Yeah, he's starting to show signs of the old Jack Marriott, and that's encouraging.
And the transfer window opens, I think, on Monday. And do you envisage making perhaps 1 or 2 changes? Yeah,
we've got to freshen up, John. We've got to freshen up. I will talk to the chairman, with Steve Thompson, with Jeff Chappell, and assess the situation. I understand and respect that the club have a financial structure, which I totally agree with. But we are still very, very much in the hunt, John. We're very, very much in the pack. Even though we haven't won today, we're still up there in the top 6. It's very tight from 4th position down to 12th. Like I say, we've still got the FA Trophy. John, I've never looked at the FA Trophy, and I don't want people at Woking to take it the wrong way as a priority with me in any way or form. My job was to, when I came to this football club with Steve Thompson, was get the club from 15th position in the Conference South 4 years ago and get smiles back on people's faces. And on a consistent basis, whatever the playing team has been, whatever supporters we've had, we've worked very, very hard together as a group and done and achieved that year in, year out. And my priority has always been to make sure, one, we got back in the conference, which we done, and to go with that, establishing ourselves back in the Conference League as a club which deserves to be there on merit. And that wasn't a case of just being above the bottom 4. It's getting as high as we can. We've done 12th, we've done 9th, we're looking to improve. And I have no secret, forfeited certain things which managers do at the highest level. And the FA Trophy, I have not always played my strongest team. I haven't. I'll be honest with that, because I've always made sure at the end of the day, my position as a manager is keeping this club in the conference to build to go further forward, whether that's my time or somebody else's. This year, I am trying very, very hard to win the FA Trophy. As well as, I know we're going to consolidate in the league. We're pushing on for the playoffs, John. We're going to keep going. But the FA Trophy means a lot to me this year for this football club. And I've never had to say that.
And next up, Wednesday, a long away trip to Gateshead, and they're a side who've been up and down a little bit this season, probably like most teams in this league.
They're a good side, John. There are a lot of people's choice as a very, very good footballing side, a lot of quality. Wrapped up in the FA Cup at the moment. Got West Bromwich Albion the weekend, and good luck to Gary Mills and Darren Caskey and everybody up at Gateshead. They're a good club, good people. It'll be tough, we know that, but they're all tough, John. You know, we're going there at an important time. And I've looked at the fixtures where we are, and we now go into January, where I look at the top half of the league. In the top half of the league, we've only got to go to Gateshead, Kidderminster and Barnet away from home. And that's no disrespect to the other clubs before today's fixtures. And that don't mean we take anything for granted with the other clubs. But to be able to go to those journeys and go to Gateshead in the position where we are is encouraging.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Garry. Enjoy your evening.
Cheers. Cheers.